Hey guys, we've got the final bosses of Dark Visions 22 on Global, and Global has done pretty much the stupidest thing they have done all year. They have decided to change the damage cap from 4 billion damage, which is as it was designed, on the JP server, to 20 billion damage. Now, I'm not talking about the final boss. The final boss was always uncappable. That's fine. That's expected. But Global has gone complete idiotic, and they have changed these 4 billion cap bosses to 20 billion. Now, I spent the past few days planning teams for these. I was going to do, multiple videos on each boss. I was going to be, going through it all week long. And I basically wasted my entire time because, like, this boss, here was the team I was going to use. Like, it was a really powerful team. First of all, just, to add insult to injury, not only did they change the damage cap, they took away the weakness to Holy Element and changed it to Fire. So, for people that don't know, the developers always just do everything in their power to nerf players that pulled for Knights of Grandshelt. So Knights of Grandshelt, which was, a unit that I spent a lot for and went all the way to EX3, just basically just gets the middle finger nonstop all the time forever, both JP server and Global. This boss was supposed to be weak to Holy, and it was in the JP server, but Global takes that away because apparently anyone that pulled for Knights of Grandshelt just piss off. Why'd you do that? He's a card, and you're not supposed to use him in content. Anyway, that point aside, so this fight is 20 billion damage. Now, this one is technically sort of possible to do, even without Balthier. With Balthier, 20 billion is, you need good variance, but you can do it. Without Balthier, technically speaking, this one can be done with 20 billion damage. It's possible. So, and that one, I could accept the 20 billion damage cap on this, but here's the problem over here. The Gygas fight, the Mage fight, they want you to do 20 billion damage to this one as well. Are these developers so freaking out of touch that do 20 billion to a Mage fight that is element locked, that has a damage, that has spirit of 1.2 billion or million spirit? So I'm so mind blown that they are so out of touch with the, like, this might even be possible if you have like an EX3 level 130 Angela or something, which I obviously don't, and most players don't. But on top of that, I'm just irritated that they are just trashing Dark Visions and making these absurdly stupid damage caps, and I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. Just forget it. Forget it. I'm not going to buy. I'm going to leave these bosses unkilled for the event. I'm going to lose out on, my Lapis rewards. Whatever I was going to be, normally I rank somewhere around 250, which is not that high. It's not like I'm, passing the rank 1 rewards. I usually rank around 2. So it's not even that big a deal, but screw it. 3,500 Lapis, 700 Dark Matter. I could care less. I am not going to play this idiotic, stupid game if the developers are going to do this kind of stupidity. And yes, I'm a little bit irritated right now because I literally spent about 3.5 hours last night planning my teams for this. And this is all for nothing because they just piss on the players, and apparently a 20 billion damage cap is fun and cool. And I hope that players that are able to do it are satisfied and they have fun with it. More power to them. I'm sure there's going to be some players that are happy about this damage cap change. Great. I am not one of them. So if you are looking for Dark Visions videos from me, I apologize. I am taking the rest of this week off. I'm going to take my ball and go home. I am done. Hopefully next week we'll have more interesting content. I will resume making videos. Not about the shitty Dark Visions, though. You want to nerf the Dark Visions? I am not going to play the Dark Visions. Goodbye.